Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nick Tan Chats, my magic and mostly mentalism review show. My name is Nick Tan, and on today's episode, I'll be chatting with you guys about the transparent matrix put out by TCC. So hi again guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for showing up, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for spending some time with me today. So on today's episode, I'm gonna look just kind of tired, okay, because I literally just came back home after performing a stage show. Now normally, once I get home from work, I would just, go and settle down, go and shower, change up, and then I figured maybe I would do the episode, this episode, after that. But I figured after I shower, I'd probably just call it a night, and I would probably just put off doing this episode. So I figured while I'm still all sticky, sweaty, and perspiry from show mode, I would better get this episode in before I go and settle down. Okay, so on today's episode, I'll be chatting with you guys about the transparent matrix that is put up by TCC, along with Artisan Coin. To begin with, that's too many woods. To begin with, I'm going to give you guys a performance, of the effect, to the best of my abilities, because I haven't practiced this for very long, but I'll do my best. So let me just, change the camera angles a little bit and adjust the lighting, and then I'll perform the effect for you guys. So a performance of the transparent matrix would go something like this. I have 4 coins here, and in addition to the 4 coins, I also have with me 4 of these kind of translucent cards. So the coins will begin like that in all 4 corners of the mat, and each of them will be getting one of these cards. Now again, because they are translucent, you can keep your eyes on the coins at all times. And the idea is really simple, is to cause each of these coins to travel from one place to another, just like that. Alright, so that's the first coin, having traveled across, joining the first coin over there. We'll do it again with this coin over here. If you watch this coin really close, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, it too jumps across, just like that. And for the last and final coin, same thing, we cover up the coins just like that. If you watch that coin, it too will join the other coins, leaving of course all 4 coins in the corner. And at the end of the routine, you can square these cards up, pick them up, slide them back into the sleeve, just like that. At this point, everything is reset, and of course these coins can be freely examined by your spectator. So that was the performance of the transparent matrix. So I hope I did it justice, and that the effect was clear. So let's talk about what you get inside the package right now. So the package comes in this kind of envelope, envelope, depends on where you're from, and it comes with this little sleeve, Now I've placed in one of my little cards in there, but it's just a double-sided kind of a sleeve. Interestingly, its design can almost be used like a switching thing, but I don't think it's intended for that, but it can be used for that. Along with that, you will also get 5 of these plastic cards. They are translucent, to be used with the effect. You will only be needing 4, but they come with a set of 5. Along with that, you will also be getting 1 coin, which is the gaff, that you will require to perform this effect. Along with the gaff, you will also be given some stuff, to prep the gaffed coin, which I won't show you here, because that's part of the method. But I'm very, very sure if you've been doing magic for some time and if you saw the effect, the performance of the effect, I'm really, really sure you know what's going on. So along with all the stuff that you receive, you also get a link to the tutorial video, and the tutorial video is just under 15 minutes, I think, but everything is really clear, it's presented in English. They will first teach you how to prepare your gaff set, how to prepare the coin itself for use in the routine, and then they will teach you the moves necessary and then the routining as well. So the very first time I saw this effect, in fact a really similar effect, was back in 2007, when I headed over to Hong Kong and I attended the AMA Magic Convention, the Asian Magic Association convention, and over there I got to know a magician, a really talented magician named Richard Mo. okay, who is also actually credited on this project, okay, and he was performing for me this exact kind of an effect, okay, using these kinds of clear cards as well, translucent cards as well, a coin matrix, okay, and when I saw it, I was just blown away at the point in time, because back then I was really into, like, you know, sleight of hand stuff and coin magic, right? And I immediately bought a set from him, okay, so I went to dig up the set. Okay, this is the set, okay, from Richard Moe. I can't show you the back of the coins, obviously. There is also a jumbo coin finale, okay, which, well, it's quite a shocking effect, okay. If you, well, what he does is he uses 4 of these cards, and they're on the table, and as he just picks them up, you know, the jumbo coin just appears on the table, okay, so it forms a really nice, startling finish to the effect. So I bought the effect, but I have never performed it, you know, for lay people. As visual as that effect is, it's got some cons, okay, in the sense that none of the coins can be examined by your spectators, okay. Well, maybe one can be, but the majority of the stuff on the table are just, you know, gaffed to the hilt. And that's where this version comes in, I think, because in this version, you will be using actually 4 regular half dollars. Okay, so it uses 4 halves, and they can be in play, you know, from previous routines, all right? You could be doing, I don't know, a coins through table, you know, hanging coins, whatever, all right? Just 4 of these coins, they can be in play, and then you can go straight into the transparent matrix routine if you so wish. However, of course, there is a kind of restriction in the sense that the routine can only be performed on a close-up mat, okay, or like a jet black velvety surface. And I think I'll just spend some time to talk about this super sponge mat as well. This is from TCC. I like this a lot. In fact, I took this out for a close-up gig really recently. I was booked to do an old show of mine, which is a gambling demonstration, just sat at a table with people, and this was the mat I used, and it really felt, you know, really nice. One thing I like about it is that there isn't that, you know, that rubber base, you know, on the bottom, because that always ends up peeling, right? And it just gets all, you know, creased up, you know. But this can be literally just bunched up like that, thrown into your performance case. I mean, you wouldn't do this, okay? But once you take it out, lay it onto the table, it will just spring back out, and after a few minutes, you know, it will just sit really flat. So I like this mat a lot. Available from TCC, the Super Sponge mat. Do check it out. I think it's a great close-up mat to use. But yes, the routine can only be performed on a close-up mat like that, okay? Now, another restriction that I realized was when using this sort of method is that lighting is an issue. Okay, so you do need to kind of pay attention to your environment. The only advice I can give you is that similar to kind of IT, okay, if you're working with IT, don't have direct lighting, okay, on the performing surface. Indirect lighting is the best. If you have like a direct overhead, you know, bright light, you will see stuff that you're not supposed to see. So on top of the lighting considerations for this effect, you do need to be aware of your angles as well. Okay, because viewing angles for this particular routine, I would say it's like best seen from how I shot it just now, all right, from a diagonal down onto the top of the table, or even if someone was like standing up looking down onto the performing surface, I think that would be good, because if they are kind of seated, okay, so if you are the performer and you're performing this routine standing at a table and your spectators are seated, I don't think that would work, okay, because, well, they won't be able to see the effect as clearly, okay, and ironically, they will be able to see the method, okay, so your viewing angles are quite important. People do need to be in the right position in order to see the effect. Now, I also will say that, well, the routine isn't like self-working. Okay, it is a sleight of hand based routine. So even though the method enables some really clean and, shall we say, convenient concealments, okay, and it allows really visual, you know, appearances, it will take practice, okay? Because things do need to work together, right? In order for the coin to jump, you do need to make it vanish on one end and make it appear on the other end, okay? You have to get those two down perfectly, because you know, if you are in a situation where you can't do the vanish as well, or if you can't make the coin appear as well, and if you attempted one of the phases and I don't know, something gets stuck, you know, this coin vanishes but that coin hasn't appeared, that sort of a thing, right? So you really do need to practice and work on the routine in order to get it as smooth as possible. But yeah, you know, I think it's a really visual routine. Okay, I mean, if you do it really well, you know, it's really visual, and I think it's quite startling as well, right? The effect. And it also allows you to use this kind of a method in a very practical way, all right? Because in other versions of this sort of thing, you know, you do need some elaborate setup and stuff, but this, you know, can just kind of fit into like one of these cases, okay? And you're ready to go anytime, you know, you have the right surface and the right lighting and the right viewing angles as well, okay? So it's a really practical way to apply this sort of method. So again, you know, the effect really similar to Richard Mole's original version, okay? But in this handling, it's become really kind of practical, I think, because the coins can be in play from the beginning. Now, speaking of the coins, you do need to provide your own halves, okay, to perform this effect, okay? And it is recommended, okay, you get a matching set of coins, okay? Because the gaff is actually made from a 2022 half dollar. Okay, so I think it's recommended that anything after, like, I don't know, 2019 or 2020, something like that, in order to kind of match, you know, the gaff coin. But, well, I don't think that's a big problem, all right? If you're really, you know, nitpicky and really particular about, you know, everything looking exactly the same, then yeah, all right, you can try to look and source for the exact year of the coins that are made with the gaff. But, well, I think as long as they are halves, you know, well, here at least, right, the lay people here really haven't seen or handled half dollars much. So to me, the matching of the coins doesn't really matter, okay? But you do need to provide 4, all right, of your own half dollars. Alright, but that's all I have to say about the transparent matrix from TCC. Okay, I want to thank TCC for very kindly sending this over to me so that I can, you know, learn it, alright, and chat about it with you guys on this show. Also this close-up mat as well, because I really like this mat, okay? So if you'd like to pick up, you know, the Super Sponge mat or a copy of the transparent matrix for yourselves, I will leave the link in the description box down below. But for now, stay safe, take care of yourselves, have fun with your magic and your mentalism, and I will see you guys on a future episode of Nique Chats.